Oopsie doodle. Let us make sure that we are not hearing ourselves in duplicate. No. Okay, we're good. Good morning! Thank you to Obsidian Oz, which is probably Obsidian Onyx, maybe? And Freak Ill for the follows. Much appreciated. Very appreciated. We are in warm and cozy. This is Dark Hunter 2355, and we're on NA today. I have not done indexing. Oh my goodness, look at those stairs. That's cool. I've not done indexing for the last 2 days because I've been in some bad pain. It's not really conducive to doing that. But potato is open if you wish to enter. ! Potato. Enter for pcna or PCEU. 50,000 gold every day, except Saturdays when I give away a crown crate. So this is cozy, isn't it? And they have slots left over even after doing this amazingly detailed stairway. It's crazy, Dark Hunter. You do amazing things. I are impressed. I'm also trying to get things. Rosetta may be on, so I'm not going to check that yet. I'm trying to get the really old ones. Mary Jane. Cold Harbor. Cold Harbor. The hearts and souls of men. Good morning. I, for the first time in years, hello Jemima, did not finish, or even, I'm not even trying to do my other character writs. I'm taking the day off. I never do that. I'm scared it's the beginning of the end. That I'm going to start down a road that I don't want to go. Ghoulish Guard, welcome. Will you be visiting above or below today? Voice from the right, come this way. Left, voice from the left, come this way here. That's wild. I don't even know what's going on. Well, that's the one path I see. So we'll go this way. Oh, look at how pretty. I love the dangling lights. So nice. And then got a nice little music box in that room. Cozy little spot. This isn't as intimidating as I thought it would be when I first heard the voices, but maybe below will be the scary one. We'll see. This is nice. Cozy and sedate and nothing scary about it yet. Morning Tactical, we'll do yours next. I have you written down, you're on my list. And you're here now. This all looks very pretty. What are you going to do, Mary Jane? Where is the twist going to be? I know it's coming. Beautiful multi-waterfall too. Good morning. Very pretty. All right, where's the scary? Here it is. Below. This is below. Yep, we got some creepy. I should probably talk about news too. Hey Meldrin, what's up? I am offering anybody who wants to have a little snippet in my news that I give every morning. If you're interested, just let me know. I will include something, you know, like if your guild is doing a contest or event like that. I'm happy to promote it. Whoa! What is that? It's like Wicker Man, but with skulls and shit and body parts. That's scary. Wow. So yes, there's a creepy... Oh, look at the Daedrat. He's eating a face. That's some really good lighting. Check out that lighting. The red to the green. People are getting really good with their lighting. Hello. Good morning. All right. I think we've seen it now. All right. She's so good. Let's head on over to tacticals. I had it starred. So I don't even need to do that. Tactical AFK. Here we go. Wisteria Garden Cafe. Thank you so much for the follow. It's Silvana. Oh, thank you. I try. I do my best. It's better when people give their houses names like this because it's easier to find, but I do what I can. I'm behind by several days. All right. Lynchel. I love Lynchel. Look how pretty. I wish I was seeing this in the day though, because it's like the game day. Okay, you close these off. Yeah. A lot of people are, were really nasty about that. And I hope that if Zos chooses to do it again, that there's some fun lighting. Okay. I mean, this is nice. I just hope that it goes a little smoother and people don't accuse each other of things in the future, you know, that weren't true. Oh, everybody did it on the PTS. Yeah? No, they didn't. I took pictures of all of them on live. Now, that's nice. Another take on a very modern-looking light source. The hangy balls with the metal. We've got, okay, we've got some cool stuff, kitchen stuff here going on. We've got what is this called again? Not a blender. Mixer. Thank you. Words are gone today. I'm on medication for the pain, so I'm a little bit out of it. Also, we have some trays. Nice trays. Oh, look at your oven. See, I'm like you. If I ever did an oven like that, I would totally get, I would use these bank things as well. And the Induril box, because I think they look so oven-y. And then you're rolling out some dough. If you're curious, that's the Merkmeyer candle upside down. This is an oven, bread oven. Nice use of your Allied grates. I love it when people do the drying rack out of the fireplace grate. I think it looks really good. Oh, there's the soap. Liquid soap. And dishes in the sink. A drain that's plugged, of course, because otherwise the water wouldn't be in there. This is smart. You're poking stuff through the bottom so it looks like the plates have been eaten and you're going to clean them after you scrape them off. That's a really interesting idea. Makes many soups. Wow. I didn't realize she could be even crossier than she is. That's wild. You scare me, lady. And we have a deep freeze. It's funny, somebody in one of my guilds this morning was asking, she is sassy, about what rectangular item to use as a planter. And I'm like, well, you got the Eleanor, you got the elsewhere sarcophagi, which are commonly used. See, you guys are so smart that you figure out to put this on its end, and it changes the way you use it entirely. And I love that people switch that up. You don't go with what it starts with, you change it up, and that's really cool. It is nice. Tactical is very talented. Oh, I love your little tables. Your little cocktail tables. Aw. And you've got a bar. Actually, that looks really good there. That cat eye thing is perfect there. Evil. Hi, you're here. You look very pretty, except for the fact that I think you're a vampire. You might eat me. I'm not positive, but I see a little redness in that eyes. You may eat me. I'm a little scared. I'm gonna run over here and avoid you. So these are the Alner candles, and they're stuck in the middle of the tables, so it looks just perfect together. Very guilty. Oh, and you can pick your music. Take your choice. This is beautiful. Yeah, right? I've seen some people do it, and every time I see it, I'm always a little bit astonished at it because it never occurs to me in my silly little brain to do something like that. Is a 50,000 gold giveaway every day? I know that's a little low, but I give it away every day, so it adds up, trust me. And then on Saturdays now, I'm giving away a crate, which I'm buying with my own money because I am not Stream Team. So everything I give away is mine, and that's okay. I don't mind. You're who it's for. I'm getting stuck in here. I'm trying to get to the way to go. I don't know, I'm getting turned around. So it's almost like a dance floor, almost. You know what it must be? A wedding venue. Because, am I wrong? Because you've got the priest here, and then you've got the reception oven and all that, and this just looks like a place that someone could go dancing. There's a wide open dance floor. Maybe I'm crazy, but it looks like a wedding venue to me. It's very pretty. And I believe that's it. I don't think we can get in further. Oh, okay, fancy garden cafe. All right. Yeah, the inside of the house isn't. You really have to work against it to get it to be lit properly and look right. But the outside is stunning. So I don't blame you for going with it. It's very beautiful. You've done a nice job. Way better than my venue for my wedding. But then again, either one. My first or my second. Oh, man. Turgenev, are you on? You were. Checking to see if any of these people are on. Onyx Orb, are you on? Oh, are you getting married? Congratulations. That's awesome. Euro, are you on? Well, let's just go in order. Amaya Zinvaro, Monko's Museum. Yeah, I was married twice. The first one, we're still friends. He's a nice guy. He's remarried too. And we got married in Vegas. That wasn't bad. It was actually very pretty. I do not have a problem with Vegas weddings. I did not do the whole Elvis thing. We had a fancy one. Not that fancy though, because I eloped. We're not big on people. Neither my ex-husband nor I are big on people. This is Zamvaro's Amaya. My current husband is more of a people person, but he didn't really care. So we did another elopey thing. But, oh, that's awesome. You have to take pictures and post them. Look at how pretty this is. I marked this down as one to tour because I just love it. Look at those zigzag, beautiful lighting. Oh, that's awesome. That is very clever. And here you can pick out what you're going to eat before you go in the tent. Outdoor eating. Oh no! It's almost like a museum. I I had, we got married at the top of the Paris Eiffel Tower, the fake one, you know, in Vegas, and it was quite lovely. I think this is a museum, and we liked it. My current husband and I got married in his mom's backyard, and that was fine. His parents, his mom was there. His dad has passed, but his mom was there. Oh wow, so her scene's burning up for your love. And then his brother. My family did not come because what? No, I told them not to bother. We were gonna go out. They're elderly. I said we'll come out to you. We'll come out at a different time and we'll celebrate that then. And then they gave me a nice dinner and everything when we came out the next time. So here's the crafting room. Ah, it's funny because like you know a lot of people are surprised by that, but I don't think I have him. My kitty boy, the older boy, needs pills. And then the crystals here. This is very interesting. I wish I knew what everything said. If you have EHT, you could put words on things, make them like books, so I can read the history on all of them. Wedding didn't matter all that much to me, so there were a couple of things that mattered, but the honeymoon was more important, I think, for us. We're old. You know, you get to a point where you're just like, I don't have it in me. Oh, yeah, totally. Look at this. It's like making a winter diorama or something. And I love that there's a chubloon as the king or something. It was fine. We had a couple of things that were important to me. And then everything else was negotiable. Uh, the most important thing aside from the honeymoon was at one point I wanted to go to put a flower on his father's grave to include his dad in the wedding ceremony in some way. This is beautiful arrangement. I like this. And here they put sand. Rather, you know how they have the ice out there? Here's sand. That looks cool. So we did that. There were a few things, very few things that were important to me like that. And these are carpets, I think? Or maybe dark elf carpet, yeah. They really thought about what they were going to place the items on, and that's really interesting to me. The other thing that was important, oddly enough, my my desires were all related to my husband's family. Or my husband, I also insisted that if he was willing, I wanted my husband's best friend to do the vows and do the ceremony. And he was very willing because that's the kind of guy he is. He's a nice man. And so, yeah, that's Pat Rothfuss. And my husband, he wrote our vows and he, he gave them to us. He administered said vows. Okay, we close this off with Almalexia. This is a really nice museum. I mean it because, like, it's different. I love the fact that it's slightly different from everything else I've seen. It's got enough differences to make it very interesting to me. So, good job. I mean it. And also the lighting is phenomenal. So, yeah, that's the deal. We're in Zimbaro's. Okay, I don't want to redo anyone's homes. So then we have a Zaren's Coronir? Spriggan's Grotto. So that was fine. I don't regret anything about it. I mean, it would have been nice if my parents could have been there, but it's a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of effort. Where were they going to stay? Because his mom lives in the middle of nowhere. I mean, they could stay at her house, but that's asking a lot. You know, things like that. It's too much to put on people. They could have done it if they wanted to, but they clearly did not want to. I just unclicked when I shouldn't have unclicked. Crap. Oh well. So we're in the Spriggan's Grotto, I think it's called. Spriggan's something. Grotto. Yeah, Grotto. I like how they did this. I don't care. I didn't push it on them, but isn't this supposed to glow? I know there's one that glows. I thought they all glowed. Because you only get one with the set. Interesting. This is a very sparkly house. I like. But, you know, I'm the kind of person, like, if you don't want to go to the trouble of being there, I don't really want you there anyway. So don't worry about it. And then I was fine with it. I don't hold it against them. That's kind of how I was with my cancer, though. Same way. Wow, look at that. With the triple fountain here. That's a hectahame hidden in there. That is cool. Just a nifty little trick about something you can do with a hectahame. If you go to the Thieves Guild and get a trove, like one of those phony troves, and put it on top of the hectahame so that it hides the hectahame, it looks like a real thieves trove out in the wild, in case you're curious. It's a nifty little trick if you want to make thieves troves. It seems that the hectahame is like the exact color. I love the lights hanging from the trees. I'm a big fan of that, as we discussed prior. Yep, I did it once. It comes out really cool looking. Oh, look at this. I wonder if she's the Spriggan. She doesn't look like a Spriggan, but maybe she is. Or the other thing is, I wonder if Zarin has the Spriggan polymorph and this is their home, which would make sense. Oh, I'm sorry. I do it too. Oh, this is the Alfique house. All the Alfique hanging out. And Serene has her glass of wine. I do it too. I think it's natural. Your brain, like, doesn't even process. You just go, just click. Oh, this is a nice library. Very, very glowy, arcane feeling. I think it's just a natural reaction. Yeah, isn't it? Moo, 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 moo. Moo. That's all I gotta say. Moo. There was a new thing on the forums which looked boring. It was, aside from the console enhanced launch update. They are carrying that out. I mean, continuing that out so that people don't end up interfering with the other stuff they're trying to do. Good morning. Good morning. I know where it is. I should have checked ahead of time. in on June 8th consoles, and then on PC I think this week or next week, I forget which. Um, they are enabling set bonuses again because I guess they didn't really do much. Meaty. Ugh, that's awful. I'm sorry. People are awful. Alright. Do I not have a hack time in here? Wow. Weird. That's not like me at all. If you're looking for furniture, get your deco track. It will keep track of where you have everything, including your hectahame, which apparently there are 4, and 3 are in Stay Moist and 1 in Ample. It's a neat little item. It's got a unique color to it that other items don't really have. It's sort of like a pinkish purple. Although we have a pink and we have a purple, this is slightly different, oddly enough. There we go. This is my glow garden. Everybody's got their own, I think. This one's mine. Alright, we're going into Rosetta's house next, but I just wanted to find the hectahame. Oddly enough, I cannot find. Oh, there it is. There. There we go. See how the light changed? Ah! I did not mean to do that. And then we'll go to Rosetta's. Meaty talk. What is a meaty talk? Mound bottom. Alright. So, decorative thieves trove. We got... No, that is not what I meant to do. There. We got a decorative thieves trove. You can get those from the people. The Thieves Guild. Then this is Undercroft, but here you go. You hide it. Boom! Look at that. Isn't it neat? Now you have a Thieves Trove. And that's the hectahame. Both are achievement items, but it's totally a cool thing to do. Just thought I'd share that with you folks. Alright, let's go to Meaty. Alright, you got it. Well, I mean, with you just saying that, I know exactly where it goes, if you know what I mean. Where did Rosetta go? I had her marked. Okay. Are you done with your black vine yet, or should we do your captains? Because I know you said your black vine was in progress. So I'm curious to know which you want me to see. I can see either of them. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you have two. Goofball. You got it. Captain Margot's Daggerfall House. If I didn't say so, thank you, Silvana, for the follow. I'm sorry for that. I'm a little bit of a derp today. It's the medication. Yeah, follow Orgirl. That's Orgirl, by the way, with that long name. See, you're so good at clutter. Doesn't that look inviting? Like, I want to sit down and eat some pie. Some pot pie. Gosh, this looks so good. The stacked plates, the bread just so. It's very cozy. Stuff in the cubby. Thank you. Even if one item in the cubby just makes me happy. I like the hostas too. You know what's funny is in real life I hate hostas. In real life, like, I can't stand them. Because they're the only things that grow in mostly shade. And I hate them. But in the game, they're pretty. In real life, I want to stab them. I want things in shade that don't just look like leaves to me. Then we've got a second floor. Look at the shelving too. How I always talk about shelving. There's also, sorry, I'm having trouble moving. Oh, it's okay. Even one thing in the cubby is pleasing. Look at this. It's a loft. A loft bedroom. Yeah, totally. It's, you know, I think, you know who used to do their clutter very, very organized was Niowin. And over time, they've gotten more, what's the word? Like a natural mess up. Like, you know, the way that things would actually fall or do things. Like the bread, for instance. You know, the bread would stack like that. You wouldn't have it exactly, you know, each thing exactly set out. The plates wouldn't necessarily be stacked right on top of each other. You know, little bit of things that give things something to look at, something interesting to do or see about it. And some people have that come to them right away, and some people. Oh, okay. That's not a bad idea. Um, and then other people are like, you know, I want everything perfect. And there's not really anything wrong with that either. It's all about what you want to do. Like in some homes, everything would be perfect. Like, for example, when you go to certain restaurants and it's not an open restaurant, right? Like they have all the glasses lined up beautifully on the walls. That makes sense to me. I mean, that's how it would look. They would have the bar would be beautifully, pristinely laid out. And so that's kind of my feeling on the matter. Lame, I know, I'm weird. All right. We're gonna go to Turgenev. Are you on? Get on, Turgenev. Oh yeah, Modern Artists is under under construction, and it's really nice. La 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 la. Ah, Tor, oh my god. Moon Sugar Meadow, Echoes of Aldmaris. I always love when I have an oh my god. What are you doing? I'm getting spammed by political people. They can go away now. I'm gonna tell them to bug off. Of course! I am happy with it. Alright, 63 effects in here, 692 items. That. Look at that monster! Is that not a jaw-dropping, amazing, stunning home? Just sit here and just like take it in for a moment. That's what I do. When I see something like this, I just need to take it in. These, you know, could you imagine building something like this and not having EHT so that no one could visit it? Imagine putting this much fucking work into something to make it look like this and no one comes and visits. That kills me, which is why I visit people's homes. And I know I do too much of it and I should do more of my own building. But then I come to stuff like this and I'm like, what if no one toured this? What if no one saw this? That would break my heart. It would absolutely break my heart that someone's art would not be seen. Now, see, I was going to call this Varla stones. I think it is. I think those, yeah, the whole thing is Varla stone tinted. I was wondering why is that light blue. I didn't go in it because I wanted to save that for us. Together. And then over here seems to be a, isn't it though, Sylvana? Here's a little spot to sit and enjoy out by the fire. I mean, it's really stunning, and I remember I put a lot of work into a house. There was a house that I really wanted, I put a ton of work into, right? And then no one ever visited it. And my heart was broken over it. And that was part of why I started this whole thing, was because people put so much work. Look at this madness. I love it. I hope Cardi sees this. So we've got a bunch of different things going on, effects-wise. Let me tell you some of them. Some of them I can identify just by looking, others I can't. Maelstrom. Aether, that's Aether. Apocrypha is the books and stuff. Vortex for reverse. I think that's the vortex. Cyrodiil might be the music. Other things like that. Or a painting. It's hard to say. So, we've got lots of things going on. Personally, one of my favorite effects is this Apocrypha Storm. Because it really is something that you would see in Apocrypha. Speaking as someone who has recently played through that. Also, look at the bottoms. It's just like, alright, so here's the thing. If you don't have EHT, you come in and you see this. There is nothing wrong with this. This is still impressive. This is more impressive, but it's not like you'd be able to do it with real items. So people who feel like that people with real items are missing, are, you know, some people just feel like it's cheating or the house won't look this as good. Well, it won't look as good, so download EHT. I love the falling petal leaves. I've also seen this done with petals, which is why I got my words messed up. I think what I'm going to talk to Kari about is this. During the day, this does not look terribly, what's the word? Doesn't stand out as weird looking. But at night it does, because these items have light on them. I'm wondering if he could do something where you'd have a checkbox where as the day goes on, as the day turns to night, because he does track time, game time in EHT, that those would get darker so that they don't look out of place. I think it's entirely likely and possible that he could do that. So this would get darker and look more natural. That's my hope. And it'd be a toggle, for each thing. Oh, a home? Domestic home? Yeah. That's what I call a home. Home base. I make up names for it every time. That's just stunning up there. And then here we have a little outdoor spot. I mean, if he can come up, or if Architectura, who's the more artsy-fartsy one, comes up with a good word for it, I say go with it. See, this one doesn't look all that out of place because it's darker. I honestly think you could do that with your effects, is have them adjust with the daylight. I think that would be cool. I just have weird ideas. Also, on beta testing, got a new version today. So far, seeing no problems at all. So you should see a new version of soonish. I don't think we can go upstairs, so I think that's the whole thing, which is fine. I mean, I bet you most of the items they spent on building the, whatchamacallit, the exterior. There's something over here too. Did they build an arena also? Holy cow, how'd you manage to do all of this? They also built an arena. This is insane. You are insane in a good way. Ian Joseph, 1986. That's a beauty. If I missed anything, let me know. But I think I got it all. Look at this 6. Look at this monster. Isn't it beautiful? It's like a gorgeous wedding cake. It is. It is. Yeah, it's Varla stones. It is really well done. What they had to do is put you'll see, they had to put the Varla stones out in front because it doesn't give this kind of lighting if the stones themselves are hidden. That's the problem with these lights, is that I think it's he because it's Ian Joseph. He had to put the lighting out in front because of the way that Varla stones work. But it's so subtle that you get away with it. But you see what I'm saying. I think it's one of those things that you just have to take the hit on it. I don't know. That's just me. I'm just obscene. All right. Who was the other person? Turgenev, who's not on yet. Runil, who's not on yet. All right, let's go to... Let me see if there was another huge one that I wrote in all caps, have to tour. This one. Oh, it's another whatever. Open houses. It is. They did a nice job. You're absolutely right. It is easy to make that more bright than you might intend. All right, Kaiser Nyx, El Kazan, Bastion, lore inspired. I think what it is pulling it away far enough to get that just enough of the blue rather than the overwhelming blue is It's all about distance from the rock that they used it. It's a tricksy thing to work with. Um, Not as easy to hide those as it is to hide other things. Like, for example, 700 out of 700, hiding clockwork lights, I think, is a lot easier than hiding Varla and Kalanda stones. It kind of blocks the light if you hide those. So we've got like a sciencey, crafty robotics room where somebody sleeps. I don't know anything about this group. I wonder if it's lore created by Kaisernick, which is El Kazan Bastion. Let me double check that I am not off on my lore here. Too bad that Salvas Aaron isn't on. No, it's not a thing. Not a thing. Best I can tell. So they have created a thing. Oh, wow. Look at that. I love it, Nick. Turgenev, hey, we'll go to your house next. Look at that. This is phenomenal. How did no one that I've seen do a dwarven erstwhile, other than, I guess Six did one, but it's more of a, I think of it as sculpture. But this is a whole village, town under, words. You see my words? You know my words. I don't have to say them. Nick, I'm blown away. Very awesome. Nick's a potato. Always very supportive. Always willing to let me tour their homes back when things were weirder and I wasn't allowed to. I love this. So good. You guys, hold on a second. I'm in agony. I need to take another pain pill. Hey, little one. Wow. Do you want water? Is that a stupid question? Oh my god, you're stupid. You're stupid! My cat is stupid. Although I know you're working on. Is it your. What is it you're working on stream? Is it your erstwhile on NA? Oh, okay. Alright, when you get back, if I'm on. Otherwise, I'll hold off for you. I've been holding off so that I have plenty of houses we can look at, but I'd rather do it when you're on, so you can have joy. That's the point, right? The joy of having someone share your art. I know I've been kind of mushy lately. It's been giving a lot of thought to things because, unfortunately, someone I love, like as a streamer, an amazing streamer, amazing human, Hoodums, is being kind of harassed, and she's phenomenal. And we talked a long time yesterday because my name was brought up by the people harassing, and I don't think it's, after much thought and much discussion, neither she nor I think it's any of my regular viewers. We think it's just a troll because they're starting names like fuck you and all this stuff. And so initially she thought I was behind it, and there's no way. Oh, okay. There's no way. You guys know me. There is no way. And I know you guys well enough to know that we're all squishies. We wouldn't hurt anybody on purpose. Certainly not another housing streamer and say that I say that they suck and that they're, and fuck you, you're terrible, and coming on with multiple characters to do that. It's just awful. So I gave it a lot of thought. I'm like, you know, eventually this is going to come back and happen to me at some point. And I need to decide whether or not I can handle it. And whether or not it's worth it for me. Why am I doing this kind of thing? Did somebody turn off your lights on you, Kaiser? Forgive me, I'm going to turn on your lights. I hope you don't mind. Because I have a feeling that this was not intentional. And she's a wonderful human, and I wish her no harm. She's really good at what she does. There we go. Oh, I agree. I think that they're using a bot to harass her, because I've never seen anybody be able to start like that many characters in a row with naughty words in it. I think what they're doing is possibly, in addition to start, like, they have weird characters or something in it so that they can get past it. I can't imagine that they're doing that by hand. I think she's being bot trolled, unfortunately. And I told her that. But it's not me. And she after talking to me for a while, which we had never actually spoken for a while. We'd never actually talked. After talking to me for a while, I think she realized that I am not that kind of person. It's true. It's true. And she really is getting abused. And that's awful, because all she does is build. She doesn't hurt people. Like, she's a squishy. She's a soft, awesome person who I do recommend and rate off to and like very much. I watched her even before I streamed, because she was an amazing builder. Thanks, Maldorin. Appreciate it. I know that one part was a harmless thing, luckily. One thing was harmless, like, but the more abusive stuff with the multiples characters and stuff, that scares me. Like, who is behind that? That's not okay. Look at all this machinery. The one comment that I was told about by a third person was completely harmless, and once it was explained, there was no problem there either. Yes, it was you. You're fine. It got explained, and everything's cool. Yeah, she's not mad at you. She couldn't even remember who said it. So you're fine, Mal. I'll be honest about what it was, because it doesn't... she was fine with it after I explained. She has one house where she has EHT in it, and it's naughty. It's a naughty house, and she fully admits that, because it's a D&D house that she's working on. Hey, Katsura. And she, let's just, Strident, we'll do that. Wait, no, yes. And so after seeing that, it has a lot of really naughty words on it. There's nothing wrong with naughty houses, except I have to put a different marker on the stream before I start it, before I show that stuff. I have to put, 18 and above, no kids, right? I have to actually do that, or I could get suspended. I have to put that marker on the stream. So it's just a physical thing that I have to do. No, it's fine. It's totally cool. And so I made a comment when going to one of her houses that, like, I had to be careful. Oh, look at this. I'm jealous. Because it's possible that it's naughty, right? And you mentioned that. And she thought that I was saying something really negative. I don't know what it was precisely, but she'd been so attacked recently that she took it poorly, and I feel awful that she did, because when I explained it to her, I said I did say that, and I meant no harm by it. It's exactly what I just explained. It's I have to put the marker up. I will go to naughty houses. I have in the past. I just have to put it on my stream. There's a specific box I have to check that says no kids, right? And I said, but I don't have a problem with it. And it's just that it's risque. It has, naughty language. And she's like, oh yeah, well, I'm upfront about it. It's even in my ads. And I'm like, yeah, so I'm not picking on you. I'm just saying it. She has, with all these people going after her. But God knows that I meant that in a totally non-judgmental way. It was just, I have to be careful. It's as simple as that. I don't go to any of the mature ones on stream. Unless I have a one day that's going to be all mature, and then I turn on the warning. It's fine. No judgment. I like her a lot. I've liked her for a long time. And here's the thing. As I told her, I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it. Exactly. She does have a rated R channel, and she puts that in her ad. So it's not like I'm not going to go look at her stuff or that I don't like it. I'm just as dirty as everyone else. I really like this. I'm just as dirty as the next person. I just can't do it on stream because she has the warning up. I don't. My stream is a little bit more PG-13, I guess. And that's all it was. No harm, no foul. And like I told her, I'm not making money off this stream. I mean, some of you are kind enough to do, I love this little centerpiece here. It's like worth the price of admission for this whole house, it's a home base. You've got, crafting and storage and all of that. Everything you need in a home base, plus it looks cool. And I said to her, so competition means nothing to me. I support everybody. It'll come back again. I support everybody. I let people, shout out themselves and others in chat. I have a whole channel for people to promote themselves and others. I am fine with it. There's I have no issue rating off to her or anything. It's not a competition, and I'm not competing. So, and once we got to that point, I think we really understood each other. I like her a lot, and I always have. So it's fine. You know what? I'm actually kind of, and I told her this too. I'm glad someone said something that got misinterpreted so that we had to talk to each other, because we never had before, and I got to know her better, and I like her. And I think it's good that we had a chance to talk to one another, because she's a good person. All right. So it all works out. Also, we have very similar health problems, so I get it. So, in the long run, don't worry about it. It's all worked out. Casserole. Casserole! None of you are changing my things. Fine, I'll do it myself. Here, trendy makeup. This is what they consider trendy makeup. Doesn't it make me look a little pale? 448 out of 700. Yeah, no, it's fine. And that's why I want you to know, no harm. You did not cause any problems. It all works out. And I'm a pretty chill person. It takes a lot to piss me off, Maldron. And you did not. You told the truth. I did say that. You didn't do anything wrong. So no harm. It's all good. Okay. It's not real. I don't know if it was me. The only other thing that ever happened was, so there was one guy who took something poorly, and then he did a joke, like he pulled a prank back on me, and it was hilarious. No, you may be right. I only had that one other dramatic misunderstanding, and that was that. The one where the Yajora peeing comment, and then they got me back by doing a stabby peeing. That makes me laugh just to talk about it. And it cracked me up so hard, and we're cool. We're totally cool now because it was just so funny. Oh my god. And I wasn't expecting it, right? And I walk up to the statue, and it says what it's. It says it right on it, and oh my god, I cried. I laughed till I cried. It was so good. So that's the only two I ever had. Well, one of my friends is just went through chemo, and her hair's starting to grow out. Yeah, it's hilarious. Strike 4, I think it was, on EU. I made a comment about one of his Azura statue looked like she was peeing, and I meant it in humor, of course. I don't think this is done, but he took it poorly, and once he realized I was joking, it went to school and not trying to be critical, but just making a silly about it. He did a prank on me where he made a statue of Stabby peeing, and it was hilarious, and it was so well done. And yes, we're very much cool. Those are the only two misunderstandings I think I've ever been involved in, and I'm glad that they're both resolved as far as I know. No harm. I hardly have the energy for most things. So it's good when, oh, good looks best at night, Tetrander, because it is night. It's in his Stillwaters. If you want to go see it, I think it's still up, Maldoran, on EU. Stillwaters. Look on the lake. There's a hilarious statue with the EHT saying that it's about me, and it's so funny. I can take a joke, and it's really good. Oh my lord. What have you created, Tetrander? Is this gonna eat me? Holy cow. Oh my goodness. No effects in here. This is all done with what looks like hectahames. Yeah, hectahames. That's a moon temple pad with the 6th house marker. Lots of pumpkins that look like they're growing out of it. Oh, look, there's a target dummy in the middle. That's crazy good. This is maddeningly cool. I love it. Look at those leggies. What did you make the leggies out of? Are those girl trees? No, burnt saplings? It is epic. It's friggin' awesome. I love monsters. Look at the hands. That's like multiple mushrooms there. And they're like moving. It's creepy. Gosh, there's so many moving pieces. Like there's the anus monster. Gosh. And she even managed to make the back of it not look stupid, because I was looking at the front, I'm like, oh gosh, it's got a person in it. I didn't even notice the person. It's creepy, because with the fire and the guy, I assumed the back would look bad, but if you come back here, you don't see anything. It's really well done. I thought that looks great. Man, it's like they took their Target dummies and made the most terrifying thing you could imagine with them. I might do something similar because Target dummies, I just have a whole room of them now that I don't do anything with because I'm not, you know, I'm not into scary builds all that much. And then you've got a spell scar shard with the snack. Yes. I'll show you. That is the anus monster. Oh, come out already. This guy is the anus monster. See? That is an anus monster. They did. I mean, she needs, oh, this is the same totem. See how it changes color. Or maybe I'm wrong. I could have sworn it did an orange. Maybe that's a different totem. This is really neat. I got a sick mind. I'm sorry. Very spooky. You should enter contest with this one for Halloween and see if you win, because that is impressively scary. Yeah, I know a lot of people who suggest that I'm on the wrong end of the body about that one, but I stand by my decision. I stand by it. All right. What have we here? Is that all we did? Why doesn't it say I went to it? Yes, I ruined it for you, I'm sure. Yeah, see? What did I say? Some people say that I have the wrong end. I think I did that one. Let's go to the Cockiest King, Nocturnal Temple RP. Echelar, thank you! Much appreciated. I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm a goof nut. I try not to go there, but sometimes I can't help it. It's like the poo house. It's a poo house. How can I call it anything else? It is a poo house. All right. So this is Stone Eagle Airy. Ginormous Stone Eagle Airy. With, this is a nocturnal. Welcome to the Temple of our Mistress, Featherless. Caw! Enjoy some cider. Chat with other faithful Featherless like yourself, but take nothing. There are eyes on you always here. Oh, thank you. We are enjoying a Stone Eagle Airy, which has, it looks like it has EHT, and that was a crow talking to us, an evil crow, Oh, that's cool. Look what they did to make it more nocturnally and less less high elf. I can speak, really, I can. They put the Hectahame on it, but they also put a Wilder King light. You found the Cankles, Flimmy? I misplaced the Cankles. Oh, okay. That'll be cool. This looks like the person can just slip it right in. This is an entire temple to Nocturnal, so it's full of darkness and blue lights and the creepy trees, which are from Nocturnal's realm, I think. I can't remember. Were the trees from Nocturnal? I did that quest so long ago, I can't remember. Well, these were the wisps. And here's a mini nocturnal, and there's the crow, who was just talking to us. And then Hub Discord coming soon. House rules. No ERP. That's fair. Treat others respectfully. Homeowners' word is law here. If you'd like to join our Nocturnal Mercenary Guild, whisper or mail. So there you go. Promoting it if you're interested. Look at how beautiful that is. That is really nicely done. It never occurred to me to do that. Like layer them like that, but they look beautiful layered. Wow. They have made a crazy cool house. See, my brain went not nocturnal. It went Daedric 2. I think they have been. If you've got suggestions, I would mail them. I don't know which of the two of them is doing that, but I know if you get stuff to Cardi, it eventually gets to Architectura. And I don't really deal with Architectura at all. Look at this, done with Daedric Rock. There's no effects here. This is Stone Eagle, believe it or not. They made a nocturnal. Hey, Euro. We can go to one of your homes after this. They made a nocturnal shrine / temple, which I think is for an RP guild. In their Stone Eagle, it's just pretty impressive that they were even able to do that. Really nice work. And where I was going with this was, I wanted to do a Apocrypha themed one, but got stuck. So I think this house just lends itself to Daedra, and I'm not really sure why. Greetings, Walker. What can this one fetch for you? A hot meal? A home-brewed Reach cider? Brunel, hello! I also have you written down for a house to look at. And then we come over here. This is where the guild probably meets. I wonder what their RP is like. I'm always curious. Crow. If you are not of the clan who rules this temple, then these doors are not for you to enter, Featherless. Alright, we'll just peek. I won't go in. I will respect the rules. I will not betray the rules of the group, of the homeowner. The big old goody two-shoes over here. Ooh, pretty! That looks really good. I bet it looks even better when the sunrise and sunset's right behind it, but that is pretty damn nice right there. Good job. Good placement. I want to try it before I did it, you know? And I'm not very good at make-believe anymore. Hi, Ginger. I do think it seems fun, but I'm terrible at stories, which is part of why I haven't written a book. Even though I've been working on it. It's because, like, fiction just doesn't seem to work in my brain. Now, nonfiction I could do. Okay. I just don't think that everybody, because the problem is a lot of people will end up putting everything in the house when there's other things that they could use that would be more specific to it. I just worry that that it'll just, everything will end up in the same category then. That's all. All right, this guy's working out, but we also have a target range here. I don't like you. You scare me, Sister Galena. So it's like there needs to be some sort of balance between it. I always love when people put apples on the crabapple tree. It's such a sweet little touch. You would think that it would have apples on it. This is all very Reachman-like. Fits right in. And here's the crafting room. Which means I think I only have one level left to jump on. If I can. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. I could be crazy. Yeah, that's it, I think. Or is that part of the house? We'll see. Sploosh. Part of the house. I'm stuck underwater? Really? I got stuck there. That's funny. Alright, well, that's it then. Okay, so let's go to in order to Euro came on and Runo came on, but Euro was first, so we'll go to Euro BPM. I think there was a house of theirs that I had not seen. Yeah. Sci-fi and space. Cafe Trenzalore. Trenzalore, hooray! I'm going to fall over dead. Dead! Alright, here we are. Cafe Trenzalore. Does not look like the J-Heart's been here yet. So. Wow, it's... Okay, it's destruction. We got a comet. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to come back later? Ah, I did in fact say that I would like that too, 6. I think that's a great idea. Uh-oh. Yes, you want me to come back, or yes, it's Doctor Who? We'll read this real quick. Trenzalore was a level 2 human colony planet. Hold on, gotta meet this page. Where the village of Christmas was located. Christmas contained the last remaining crack in space-time, through which the Time Lords broadcast the question and triggered the siege of Trenzalore. In the original timeline, the siege ended with the death of the 11th Doctor and the transformation of his TARDIS into his tomb. Geography. Christmas was a human... Okay. Human town where snow was farmed. Beyond Christmas, other sites included the Doctor's Tomb, Outland, Devil's Elbows Canyon, the Goat Path, Lake Logna, Fafnir's Crest, the Choke, the Glade of Everdell, and Preacher's Clump. So that gives us some ideas of what we're dealing with. And I'm assuming this is the TARDIS crashed, right? That's sad. It's a blue planet. That must be another planet out there. That looks really good. Destruction everywhere. A sunken ship. My husband watches Doctor Who. I am not a TV person at all. I used to be. And then in 2000, I went to law school and it killed it. It just completely burned it out of me. All right, let's go in the house, and then we'll go in that little rock section I see. Oh, I think I see a Dalek. I used to watch this as a kid, but it was, of course, the old Doctor, the one with the scarf. Wasn't the new series. So we got a little place to eat in here. Let's see. Timey-wimey coffee tales. Oh. As it has been foretold, the armies of the universe gathered at Trunzalore. Only one thing stood between the planet and destruction, the Doctor. For 900 years he defended the planet and the tiny town of Christmas against the forces that would destroy it. He never knew how long he could keep the peace. He never knew what creatures would emerge from the snowy night to threaten him next. He knew only that at the end he would die on Trunzalore. How sad! But at least the Daleks are serving lunch. I love it. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's too funny. That is just fabulous. And here's a little swinging door, so you get behind it. Mailman's in our driveway. Here's the stove. Yes, him, yeah. That was the one that I grew up watching with my mom. Here's a coffee maker. And the register, I'm assuming, or at least a money box. Oh, goodness. What is this monster? I feel like I've seen it, but I also feel like it could be from Brazil, which was a movie that had a stretchy face in it, too. If anyone gets my reference to Brazil. I didn't know you were a streamer, Silvana. I could give you a follow. Put a space in there and I'll give you a follow. That way I can... There we go. Lady Cassandra O'Brien. I could have sworn this was Brazil. Oh, that's awful looking. Creepy. Alright, let me give you a quick follow. We support all streamers here, so you are always welcome to promote yourself. Yes, thank you, Ollie. At least you get it. Yeah. I don't know. I'll find it. Hold on. La la la. Okay. Follow. You are followed. Ah, I see. I have it slightly wrong because her face was just pulled, but it wasn't like a flat thing. Catherine Helmond in Brazil. Similar concept, but not the same thing. That's terrible. And this must be collecting dishes, maybe? Place for them to get washed. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to leave your gate open there. Sorry, I have to look this stuff up. Otherwise, it's hard for me to identify what things are. And I feel like if I miss the point entirely, I am not doing you justice. So I do look this stuff up in the other window, and I apologize for not knowing it already. But another Dalek serving food. Dalek, whatever the hell it is. I know, never can remember. So this is the little house we had. But there's also a cave in the back, I thought. I might be wrong, but I thought I saw a cave. Like a sneaky into the cave. Is that an arrow to something? Not sure what that is. So is this not a sneaky? Was I wrong? It is not a sneaky. I'll allow it. So did I miss anything? I must have. Because I suck at this. There can't be a way that I didn't miss something. I do love that moon or planet or whatever it is. This was fun. No, maybe, yes, no, maybe. Oh gosh, am I being laggy? I can close things. I'll close things. See if it helps. I'm closing things now. You should have told me. Give me a moment. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. I'm coming. Hold on. Gives me a moment. I took some screenshots in Skyrim the other day, and it's some funny shit. Steam apps, common, Skyrim special edition. There we go. What was the most recent one that cracked me up? Yeah, I'm gonna close this and put this up instead. So we've got. I just caught this. This is just an interesting thing. This Trinimac, for he too was deceived and cast down into darkness to be reborn as twisted form as we have, and through him blah 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 blah. But there's all sorts of. I don't know why I took a picture of that. Or that. Oh, there's Azura. No, it's not just you. That's why I'm. Hi. Okay, I'm just showing some pictures. I'm trying to show other things instead of me. And hoping that that helps with the buffering. And then there was, this is all from Skyrim. Just some beautiful pictures from Skyrim. This is also, it's very dark. It's also a picture of the snow elf castle in the expansion, which gives you an idea of what the snow elf architecture kind of looked like. Oh, that guy's face got stuck that way. It was funny. He just got stuck there. Generally, I blame myself. My guys keep getting stuck like this, with one arm stuck underneath their, with their clothing here. This is a pile of lusty Argonian maids. You know what they're up to. That's Jorvaskr, in case I was thinking about making a Jorvaskr, but again, it's like copying things, and I don't know. This is Hermaeus Mora. This guy just got stuck. My guys keep losing their arms. Oh, here, I was at Faldar's Tooth, and so I decided to make the joke. Take a picture of it because the guy is like, you were at Faldar's Tooth when Alexandra Cannell attempted to get the Coral Heart. I'm like, no, I was there yesterday. This is creepy. I had never seen it before. This is actually in the Midden. You know where you go for the quest under the college? That's actually in the Midden. They put some weird head on it. I just took random pictures. Look at. There were things that I was trying to get images of for later creation. I've canceled everything that I had going in the background. I am going to try to build this, the Pride of Tel Voss, at some point. Yeah, these pictures always look better in the game than they do in real life. Oh, this is the walkway across to the college. Why hasn't that been fixed? They're freaking magicians. They're magic users. They can't fix that? How safe is that? You have to be kidding me. It's just insane. That could fall at any moment. Sorry, I just get mad about that because it's so stupid. Fix it. Fix it. Where is the... There's another picture of it. Almost done. I'm checking something and then I'll stop. This is the broken walkway. I mean, there's no way. That's not safe. He's a butt. Alright. Back in the game. I turned off my face. If Twitch is lagging, then it's gonna lag less with my face gone. So it's up to you guys if you want to, I mean, are things better now? I'm hoping. Just let me know if things are better. We'll probably do one more. Doesn't it, though? I've been thinking the same thing. It's killing me. Oh, yes, I mean the book, you freak. Freaky, freaky. You're a freak. In a good way, but you're a freak. Don't forget to exclamation point potato pcna pceu for, sorry, my brain is going. Runil. We gotta do Runil. For contest. We're gonna do Runil's holidays and celebrations Winter Wonderland, and that's probably gonna be where we wrap it up because of the lag. I know, but I so badly want to see more snow elf stuff. It's too bad they don't exist anymore. I mean, I wish they did. So I read an article yesterday about how the last update, or the last expansion or something, they were going to explore more about the dwarves and perhaps the mystery. And Todd Howard, I believe, or Matt Fearer, one or the other, said, guys, we're never going to answer the question of what happened to the dwarves. So you can't go there. So now you know. They're never going to answer the question. However, it seemed like there is an answer. It seems like there is an answer, but that it's not like they have to know it in order to do lore right, but they aren't going to tell people what it is. All right. My Enchanted Snow Globe, aka Winter Wonderland, is now open. Don't miss Santa's private entrance to his study. Okay, Runa, we're going to do this now without my face. Okay. All right, no problem. We'll do it without my face right now. So we've got lots of Christmas lights, but also Christmas balls, because these are apples. Oh, you did a lovely sled. This is harder than it looks, folks. I did a sled and it did not work out so well. So you have my appreciation. Salvis, I was just talking about your stupid descendant. This is beautiful. Nicely done. I took a picture for later viewings. And here's a nice little spot. I wonder if this is the runway, or at least the takeoff way. Okay. Here's the stables with a horse, of course. More decoration. Beautiful. This is actually cooling me down since it's so damn hot outside. This is very helpful. Nice little Christmas trees with Drez lanterns. And the spinny balls are a good idea. Reskin, so that it's not as ugly in here. Refloored. 600 out of 600. Look at that couch. That couch is made of pillows. How soft would that thing be? Wow. What are the leggies? What did you make the legs out of? I got the cushions, but I don't know what the legs are. Can't put my finger on it. Interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, so down here we have toys, games, all that. But I think what's... Oh, look at that. They made I've seen this maybe twice before, maybe 3 times, where somebody made an outdoor scene, a snowy outdoor scene with a greenhouse, so that it looks like that's the outside. Isn't that incredible? I love this. Look at the bun bun. Bun bun! You're the wrong color, bunny. You have to get white. There's snow out there. You're making it easy for them to eat you. Silly. Beautiful. Beautiful fireplace. I have a theory. And this is the bedroom. What's in here? Is this a sneaky? No. Was I right? Is this his sneaky entrance? Was that it? Because that's funny. That would hurt. What a neat lamp! Look, guys, it's a bowl. They made a lamp out of a bowl. That is neat. Ivory. It looks bigger than ivory. But I guess it is. No HT. These are petals. That's really sweet. It's a little bit of a Cardi tribute, although I don't think you meant it that way. Here's a bowl of ice and ice cream made out of the snowball we got for Christmas. Reskin in here too, quite lovely. Bun bun. Here's a freezer. Those sodas are gonna explode if they're sodas. Here we're up on the tower. I see things down there that I have to go look at. I see a fishing zone over there. All right, let's do that without dying. Oh, nice. Oh, look at that table. Those are snow princes, aren't they? The thrones of the snow prince? That is a completely unique way of making them look cool. That's amazing. It looks just like a snowflake. That is kind of genius. You know, if you had a lot, you could almost make them an installation. Beautiful. Well, the vampires get a sneaky entrance like that, so Santa should too. All right. We're going to pull the contest even though I know I'm delayed, but we're going to let it go. I'll let the contest or the stream keep going until it's done. But I want to pull the contest. Hold on a second. I need to see what I'm up to. Oh, it's not that far behind at all. Okay, good. Etchelar! Are you pcna? Okay, hold on. There we go. Alright, doesn't seem that Etchelar sees what I'm saying. So I'm going to raid off to J-Heart. And whenever anyone sees Etchelar, including me, there we go. Alright,